Testing. Will the interpreters please do a sound check, Rosario and Maichi?
Hi, this is Rosario. Can you hear me okay?
I sure can, thank you.
Thank you.
Vietnamese interpreter, can you hear me?
I sure can, thank you so much. Testing. This is the Wednesday, May 13th, 2026, day 3 of the budget workshop, beginning at 1:30 p.m.
doesn't want to surprise anybody, you know.
Tôi sẽ đọc tiếp lời hứa của mình. Đúng
Este
thì
era
người này
cualquiera.
có thể là bất kỳ ai. Xin chào sân khấu.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Today is Wednesday, May 13th, 2026, and we are on our third and final day of the budget workshops. Let's call this meeting to order, and if I could please ask our clerk, please call the roll.
Yes, good evening, good afternoon, I don't know. Supervisor Abercoka. Here. Supervisor Young.
Here.
Supervisor Ellenberg. Vice President Arenas.
Here.
And President Lee.
Present as well, good afternoon.
We have 5.
Yes, would you please also read the interpretation announcement, please?
Of course. If we could please have the interpreters translate the following into Spanish, then Vietnamese. If you are in chambers and require Spanish or Vietnamese interpretation devices are at the back of the chambers. The deputy clerk can assist you with setup. Translation is also available in Zoom using the interpretation button. Additionally, as a gentle reminder for public commenters, staff, and those on the dais, please speak clearly and directly into the microphone to improve the accuracy of translation.
Buenas tardes. Para la gente que se encuentra dentro de la sala, se encuentra disponible la interpretación en vietnamita y en español. Los dispositivos se encuentran en la parte de atrás de la sala y el personal les puede ayudar a configurar los dispositivos. También se encuentra el servicio disponible en Zoom en la parte de la barra de abajo de Zoom en el icono de globo. Como recordatorio, a a las personas que van a comentar, al personal y al público en general, por favor, se les pide que hablen de manera clara y directa en el micrófono para que se pueda tener una buena calidad en la traducción. Muchas gracias.
Xin chào mọi người, đây là thông dịch viên Việt Nam. Nếu mà tất cả quý vị trong phòng tòa nào mà cần thông dịch viên tiếng Việt trực tiếp thì mình có thể có những cái thiết bị để nghe thông dịch viên dịch. Còn nếu những ai trên Zoom thì có cái nút gọi là thông dịch viên thì mình có thể bấm vào nút thông dịch viên thì mình có thể nghe. Tôi chỉ có muốn mời tất cả mọi người trong phòng tòa trực tiếp, những người công cộng có đưa lời bình luận thì nhớ nói lớn lên vào micro mới có thể nghe rõ ràng. Cảm ơn.
Okay, come on, thank you. So next we move on. May I ask Supervisor Yong to please lead us on the Pledge of Allegiance today?
Yes, please stand if you're able. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. So we'll roll right into item number 18, which is receiving information relating to our fiscal year 26-27 inventory budget proposals. Now, these organizations reflected in these inventory grants has demonstrated both the incredible range of services available in our community and the very real needs that still exist across our Santa Clara County. Although each office may take a slightly different approach to this process, we are united in a common purpose: supporting trusted community organizations, responding to the unmet needs, and investing in programs that improve our residents' quality of life. This year's list of grantees reflects the breadth of support our communities rely on every day, including food insecurity, housing stability, youth and educational programs, healthcare access, cultural services, and many, many more. I want to thank all of the colleagues, officers involved for their partnership and thoughtful engagement throughout this process. Working collaboratively allows us to better understand our community priorities and maximize the impact of these investments. I certainly want to acknowledge the difficult fiscal environment we are operating in this year. Last fiscal year, the board collectively distributed approximately almost $7 million into CBOs, while this year the amount was reduced to $5 million. Just in our district, 1.3 million was reduced to only 830 this year. Despite these constraints and the difficult decisions we face across the county, I appreciate that we were still able to preserve a foundational level of support for these grants because we know how important this funding is for our nonprofit partners working every day to serve our residents. And I also want to thank every organization that has filed an application for this grant. The work being done by all of these applicants is deeply valuable to our community. For those organizations that reduced funding or were not selected this year by our offices, that outcome is a reflection of the significantly lower funding available this cycle and the difficult budget realities we face, and is absolutely not the importance of the work being done. At a time when many nonprofit organizations continue to face funding instability and growing demand for services, these grants can provide meaningful support to help organizations continue serving our communities. So now, before we begin consideration of items, I would like to propose the following. We'll hear all the public comments on all the proposed inventory items together, and next we'll consider the balance of agenda. If any supervisor has inventory items they would like to pull for discussion, that'll be a time to do it. And if you are pulling an item, please call the inventory item number, not the agenda item numbers, so that and the name of organization for the record. Thank you. And once we have discussed all of the items pulled, then I will ask for the motion to approve all of these inventories items as amended and refer them to the June 18th, 2026 budget hearing for the final adoption. So, Clerk, do we have any members of the public wishing to speak on any budget inventory items today?
Yes, we do. I am showing.
Can I just clarify, President Lee? That's items 18, agenda items 18 through 364, taking public comment on all of them at once, correct?
That is correct.
Great, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. I am showing 16 cards in chambers, and I'm just looking to the back to see if there's any more coming. It doesn't look like it. And 7 on Zoom, so a total, and counting, showing 9 on Zoom, 10, so a total of 27 right now.
Okay, good. Let's do 1 minute each.
Okay, we are now closing the queue to indicate that you wish to speak on all items 18 through the end of the calendar. I'll begin with in-chamber speakers.
Actually, let me give a preliminary comment to the commenters on this item first, and then I'll let you go and call the speakers, if you may.
Oh, sure.
So first, I do want to have a reminder that today's discussion of these inventory items is a preliminary discussion and vote, but the final approval is not happening today. It actually will occur at the June 18th budget hearing. So I just want to make sure that we will keep our comments briefly on that specifically. And then the other thing I also want to mention is that if your organization has been given an award of the funding, there is no requirement for you to speak today. Okay, so make sure everybody understands. You don't have to speak today at all. If your funding amount is something you're happy with, you could come up and say thank you, and that's great, and you don't have to use up the entire minute. I just want to keep the meeting moving, but of course, for those who did not get the funding or reduce or whatnot, and they want to talk about their funding request, you are welcome to speak during that 1 minute period. Okay, all right. That being said, let's go ahead and start that process. Go ahead.
All right, I will begin with the in-chamber speakers. Julie Anderson, Elena Ajluni, Destiny Pena, Brenda Arenas, Alma Garcia, Maria Del Segario, and Biblana Vega. And we will pause there. You may begin. Oh, just one moment. You may begin.
Great, hello. My name is Julie Anderson. I'm Executive Director of Recovery Cafe San Jose, and I just showed up to say thank you. Thank you, President Lee. Thank you, Supervisor Young, for putting us forward for inventory items 94 and 307. We are incredibly thankful for this investment in the cafe community. Our neighbors recovering from addiction, homelessness, mental health issues, incarceration, and other kinds of life trauma. As you know, for more than 12 years, we've been a low-cost, low-barrier extension of the healthcare system in this county, and we are just excited for your contribution to be able to continue what we do. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Is there a
Go
mic?
ahead, please.
Oh, okay.
Hi, my name is Elena Asloni. I am the development manager at Recovery Cafe San Jose. I also wanted to thank you, Supervisor Lee and Supervisor Duong, for items 94 and 309. Your investment in behavioral health and substance use services is changing lives in our county and at our cafe. And so I just wanted to say thank you, and your support is what makes that journey possible.
Thank you.
All right, good afternoon, Board of Supervisors. My name is Destiny Pena, and I'm the Jobs to Grow Manager here at Grow Family Services, serving families in the Mayfair community. Thank you for your continued support of the families we serve, and for considering our budget item to support renovations and operations for our new childcare and enrollment training center at the Placita on Alum Rock. We are especially grateful to Supervisor Ellenberg and Supervisor Betty Young for recommending $35,000 for this project, and then Supervisor Betty Young for recommending $20,000 towards our Jobs to Grow program. Through this no-cost program, we provide training and state-required certifications for individuals pursuing licensure as family child care home providers, creating pathways to economic mobility, and expanding access to quality child care. Thank you for your time and consideration and investment in East San Jose.
Buenas tardes, miembros de la Junta de Supervisores. Mi nombre es Brenda Arenas, navegadora comunitaria en Greul Family Services, donde he trabajado por más de 20 años. Actualmente colaboro en el programa Trabajos para Crecer, un programa que ofrece capacitación en desarrollo infantil, certificaciones estatales y herramientas para iniciar su negocio de cuidado infantil en el hogar sin costo para la comunidad. Este tipo de programas es fundamental, ya que el cuidado infantil es una necesidad esencial para nuestra comunidad y reafirmo mi compromiso con apoyar a las familias. Respetuosamente solicito la aprobación de la recomendación de financiamiento único de $20,000 a través del programa de subvenciones del Distrito 2. Esta inversión permitirá dar continuidad al programa y ampliar el acceso a servicios de cuidado infantil. Agradezco su tiempo y consideración. Gracias.
Good afternoon, Board of Supervisors. My name is Andrea Peña, and I am here as a navigator of the community, and I have been part of JFS for 20 years. I am here because we have had a lot of development work, and this has allowed us to give training for developing children and also have state certification and different tools in order to have a home care for children without any cost. Those services are really essential for taking care of children, and this is also an essential need of the community. That's why I am here to request the financing of $20,000 through the subvention of District 2 in order to have continuity of the progress that we have for home care for children. Thank you very much.
Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Alma García y soy graduada del programa ABCE Trabajos para Crecer de Great Family Service en la comunidad de Mayfair en el estado de San José. Me llena de profunda gratitud compartir que gracias al apoyo, la formación de los recursos que recibí a través de este programa la semana pasada me convertí oficialmente en proveedora de licencia de Family Child Care Home. Estoy sumamente agradecida con el trabajo para crecer por haber invertido en mi sueño de abrir un negocio de cuidado infantil en el hogar y poder ofrecer un servicio de alta calidad para las familias de nuestra comunidad. El programa no solo me brindó la herramienta necesaria, sino también la confianza para lograr esta meta tan importante en mi vida. Respetuosamente solicito su aprobación para recomendación de financiamiento único de $20,000 a través del programa de subvenciones del Distrito 2. Sé que esta inversión puede marcar una gran diferencia, ya que me permitirá que más miembros de la comunidad reciban este impulso fundamental para convertirnos. Gracias.
Good afternoon, Supervisors. My name is Brenda Arenas, and I am here. I am a graduate of ABC and for GFS, and I belong to Mayfair San Jose. And I would like to thank you for your support through these programs, because last week I want to share with you that I was certified, and at last I am able to have my own family, my own business at home, taking care of children without any cost. So that's why I would like to request this subvention of $20,000 in order for District 2. All these are, this is going to make a good differentiation for all the members and all of the members of the community. And also this would allow me to open the business. Also it has allowed me to open the business in my own house and to give or deliver good quality services for the community. And through these programs, I was not able only to have confidence, self-confidence, but also have trust and tools in my life in order to have an improvement for the community. Thank you.
Buenas tardes, miembros de la Junta de Supervisores. Mi nombre es María del Sagrario y soy graduada del programa ABC Trabajos para Crecer de Great Family Service en la comunidad de Mayfair en el este de San José. Quiero expresar mi profundo agradecimiento por haber tenido la oportunidad de participar en el programa Trabajos para Crecer, el cual se ofrece sin costo a nuestra comunidad. A través de este programa pude completar todas las certificaciones y cursos requeridos por el Estado de California para convertirme en proveedora de cuidado infantil. Actualmente me encuentro en la etapa final del proceso de licencia y espero recibirla en las próximas semanas. Esta experiencia ha sido sumamente valiosa para mí. No solo adquirí conocimiento y herramientas prácticas, sino que también tuve la oportunidad de crecer personalmente y comenzar a verme como dueña de un negocio, acercándome a mi sueño brindar cuidado infantil de la alta calidad para las familias de nuestra comunidad. Respetuosamente solicito su aprobación de la recomendación de financiamiento único de $20,000.
Good afternoon, board. My name is Maria del Sagrario, and I'm a graduate from ABC of GFS from Mayfair, and I am from East San Jose. I would really like to thank you because I have been part of this Works for Growth, and I have been participated without any cost and in the community, and I have been able to have all certifications and all courses that the state of California is requiring. I am a vendor now for childcare, and I am in the final stage. So this has gave me a lot of experience and valuable information and also tools and knowledge in order to have my own business and give childcare with a very high standard quality. So that's why I'm here for you to approve the $20,000 financing. Thank you.
I'll continue by calling some additional names. We have Elindia Venegas, Lorena Gonzalez. We have Robert Escobar, who I believe has retracted his cards to speak. Sammy Oliver, Kim Candias, Christina Boo, Samantha Rojas, and we will pause there. You may begin.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Viviana Vega. I am with Health Your Kids Foundation. Our mission is to remove health barriers that impact the learning and life success of children and youth across Santa Clara County. I would like to thank Supervisor Betty Young in District 2 office for recognizing the importance of preventive health, child safety, and equitable access to care for children and families. For more than 20 years, Health Your Kids Foundation has partnered with schools, community organizations to provide health screenings, health education, and care navigation services to vulnerable families throughout our county. This funding will support our Safety from the Start campaign, which helps keep children safe during Halloween activities through distribution of glow necklace and safety resources. In addition, it will invest in support in our office relocation and infrastructure needs, allowing to move closer to the communities that we serve and improve accessibility through proximity to public transportation and community partnerships. Thank you.
Buenas tardes, miembros de la Junta de Supervisores. Mi nombre es Elidia Venegas, soy proveedora de cuidado infantil amigos y vecinos de FFN a través del programa de ABC, Trabajos para Crecer, de Great Family Service en la comunidad del Mayfair del este de San José. Gracias a este programa recibí sin costo todas las certificaciones y talleres del desarrollo infantil necesarios para ofrecer cuidado infantil de alta calidad. En esta formación me han ayudado a fortalecer mis habilidades y brindar un cuidado seguro, confiable para los niños de mi comunidad. Estoy muy agradecida por esta oportunidad, por el apoyo que me permitieron crecer como proveedora de cuidado infantil. Respetuosamente solicito su aprobación de la recomendación de financiamiento de $20,000 a través del programa de subvención del Distrito 2. Este apoyo ayudará a que más proveedoras en la comunidad tengan acceso al mismo programa, que puedan ofrecer cuidado infantil de alta calidad donde más necesitan. Muchas gracias.
Good afternoon, Supervisors. My name is Lydia, and I am member of FFN through ABC from GFS, and I am from Mayfair, East San Jose. And I just want to say that I have received all certifications and all workshops that without any cost, that has helped me to give a good quality service for children care. And also these programs have strengthened all my skills, and I am able now to give a trustable service for children in the community. That's why I'm feeling very grateful, and I would like you to give your support to this $20,000 subvention for District 2. So there are so many other people from the community that have had access and and would have the same opportunity as I have where more is needed. Thank you.
Buenas tardes, miembros de la Junta de Supervisores. Mi nombre es Lorena González y soy proveedora de cuidado infantil de Family, Friends and Neighbors a través del programa ABC, a Trabajos para Crecer de Gross Family Service en la comunidad de Mayfair en el este de San José. Gracias por este programa recibí sin costo todas las certificaciones y talleres de desarrollo infantil necesarios para ofrecer cuidado de alta calidad. Esta formación me ha ayudado a fortalecer mis habilidades y brindar un cuidado seguro y confiable para los niños de mi comunidad. Estoy muy agradecida por esta oportunidad y por el apoyo que me permitió crecer como proveedora de cuidado infantil. Respetuosamente solicito aprobación de la recomendación de financiamiento único de $20,000 a través del programa de subdivisiones del Distrito 2. En este proyecto ayudará a que más personas en la comunidad tengan acceso a esta misma preparación y puedan ofrecer el cuidado infantil de calidad donde más se necesita. Muchas gracias.
Good afternoon, board. My name is Lorena Gonzalez, and I am also a member of FFN through ABC of GFS in Mayfair, East San Jose. And I just want to share that I received all certifications and workshops that have allowed me to have a good quality for children care. And it has strengthened all my skills in order to give a trustable service for children in the community. That's why I would like you, I am very grateful, and I would like you to support all these programs, and also the $20,000 for District 2, because this is going to give access to a lot of people in the community that are having the same needs and also would require education to have a good quality service. And this is where it is needed the most. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Sammy Oliver, and I'm here on behalf of Bay Area Women's Sports Initiative, or BOSSI. At BOSSI, we believe that every child deserves the opportunity to play, move, build confidence, and to belong. We are deeply grateful to Supervisor Young for proposing funding to support BOSSI Rollers programming at McCollum Elementary School, and to the City of San Jose for your long-standing support of BOSSI. BOSSI Rollers provides adaptive sports and physical activity opportunities for children with disabilities, creating space where children are celebrated for what they can do. Through movement, teamwork, and joy, students build confidence, friendship, and leadership skills while experiencing the power of belonging through sport. For many students and families, programs like Bossy Rollers are about far more than physical activity. They create opportunities for inclusion, connection, confidence, and community. Supervisor Young's proposed investment would help ensure that students with disabilities would have access to free school-based programming that supports both physical and social-emotional well-being and creates opportunities that otherwise might not exist. Thank you, Supervisor Young.
I will call the remaining in-chamber speaker cards. We have Cindy Fang and Tyrone Grant.
Good afternoon. My name is Kimberly Candeias, and I represent the Portuguese Organization for Social Services and Opportunities, also known as POSU. Today, I want to speak about digital literacy. For many seniors, technology is no longer optional. With each passing day, the digital divide continues to grow, and technology is its own language for many low-income seniors with limited English proficiency. Navigating it can feel overwhelming and inaccessible. At POSU, we have firsthand seen the difference digital literacy classes make. With support from the county, POSU provided digital classes in the fiscal year of 2024 to 325 seniors in their primary languages. We watch seniors go from feeling intimidated by smartphones and computers to confidently sending emails, attending telehealth appointments, avoiding online scams, and video calling family members across the world. For many of these, thank you. These classes are important, thank you.
If you have any comments or you cannot speak in the 1 minute, you can actually leave your notes in the tray and we'll add it to our record. Yes, thank you. Yes, please.
Good afternoon, Supervisors. My name is Christina Bui, and this is Helen Masamori. We're here on behalf of Directors Alliance to say thank you and for the support that you've given us into our business corridors. We really appreciate it. Without it, I mean, we feel recognized finally, and we see that you recognize that these small businesses in San Jose are important, and that giving us that money and having us build back our businesses and have people come back to our businesses, I'm so grateful and very thankful for that. Thank you very much. Since I have 21, I'm going to also thank you, Supervisor Arenas, for the Evergreen San Jose Business Association and recognizing the hard work that they do there and the continued support. Thank you so very much, both of you.
Good afternoon. My name is Samantha, and I am a patient organizer with Latinas Contra Cancer. I want to start by saying thank you for continuing to fund the inventory items 128, 154, 229, and 323. Programs like these truly make a difference for the communities we serve. The patients we work with are often going through some of the hardest moments of their lives. A cancer diagnosis doesn't just affect someone's health, it impacts their housing, their finances, their mental well-being, and their ability to navigate a very complicated system. They depend on us not only for medical support, but for guidance, stability, and someone to help them get through treatment without losing everything else in the process. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, Board of Supervisors. I'm Cindy Phone with Community Strategy. I'm here on behalf of Director Alliance San Jose. We're a collective network of business district in Santa Clara County District 2 and Betty's Young's district. And I really here to speak in support of inventory item 241. Really want to express our gratitude of supervisors' continued support to our business corridor. Last year, your office championed more than 100K in funding to support activation and economic development initiatives. It really helps bring us the Story Road Moon Festival, EVSJ block party, as well as a series of 2026 FIFA World Cup watch parties that are coming into pipeline that will attract a lot of thousands of visitors into our business corridor. So, and we just want to say thank you for our continuous support and funding for this upcoming year. Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon and salutations, supervisors. My name is Tyrone Grant. I am the Community Outreach Ambassador with Vibes and Smiles on behalf of budget number 341, District 2, Better Young. Our program, Lift Up Lives, we provide essential items to homeless and low-income families. What that means, every other Saturday, May 16th, May 30th, out here Guadalupe Park area, for an hour and a half, we provide resources, labor, etc. to the homeless. They get paid a stipend of $25, and then they get access to all the resources, so we help them grow. I advise all the supervisors to bring your clothes, follow us Vibrant Smiles online in District 2. Thank you, Betty Young, for the opportunity for the $10,000 for our program. Thank you, and have a nice day.
Okay, we will move to our Zoom speakers. Our first speaker who raised their hand at the call of the queue is Quinn. Quinn, please accept the unmute, and you may begin your comments.
Good afternoon, Board of Supervisors. My name is Quinn from ICANN. I want to thank you all so much, especially Supervisor Young and Lee, for supporting the various programs at our agencies. I just want to share with you that we have just completed the Vietnamese community health worker training. So many of our staff are now armed with the experience and the knowledge, and so we can all do a better job at serving the community. Thank you so much. This is item number 54. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker in the queue, Daniel Moser. Please accept the unmute.
Good afternoon, County Supervisors. I'm Dan Moser, Executive Director of the Eastside Union High School District Education Foundation, speaking in support of inventory items 33 and 243. Thank you to Supervisor Lee and Supervisor Yuan for championing the Foundation's vision to expand college access and success for first-generation students in the Eastside Union High School District. The impact has been significant, a 50% increase in Eastside students enrolling at San Jose State University. But access is only the first step. Our shared goal is student success through graduation. That's why the Foundation also invests in scholarships, mentorship, and student ambassador programs that help students persist and thrive. Thank you for your continued support and for believing in the pathways that empower our youth to succeed, strengthen our workforce, and contribute meaningfully to our community.
Thank you. Our next speaker is Ashley De La Rosa. Please accept the unmute, and you may begin.
Good afternoon, Supervisors. My name is Ashley De La Rosa, Government Relations Coordinator with Building Skills Partnership. Speaking on inventory item 185, which will allow Building Skills Partnerships to create a year-round outdoor wellness and environmental engagement program for low-wage property service workers and their families. We're really grateful to be able to send to our workers, and BSP will target the needs of approximately 2,600 janitors and their families in Santa Clara. This initiative will allow us to provide accessible wellness opportunities for working families, particularly those navigating demanding overnight or irregular work schedules. So a partnership between Santa Clara County and Building Skills Partnership will create accessible opportunities, and we thank you for this opportunity.
The next speaker in the queue is Patricia Diaz. Please accept the unmute.
Good afternoon, Patricia Diaz, Director of Community Engagement with Community Health Partnership. Thank you to Supervisor Betty Young for submitting our budget inventory item number 197 to connect District 2 residents to Medi-Cal enrollment support and engaging them in advancing health justice. With the current and upcoming changes in Medi-Cal, there continues to be confusion and fear. Community Health Partnership is well positioned to inform, engage, and empower community members on health access issues. We have extensive experience supporting community members to enroll in and maintain affordable health coverage through advocacy and community engagement. We are also part of several national and statewide coalitions and are able to provide up-to-the-minute information and advocacy opportunities to the community. Thank you for partnering with CHP in moving beyond education alone and supporting residents in becoming active participants in shaping the policies that affect their health and well-being. Thank you.
Thank you. The next speaker is Lavere Foster. Lavere, please accept the unmute.
Hi, good afternoon.
My name is Olivia Foster, and I represent the African American Community Service Agency. I'm speaking in support of inventory items 4, 152, 213, and 346 towards the African American Community Service Agency. This investment is much needed as we continue to serve our community through education, advocacy, and community building. County partnerships with trusted community-based organizations are essential to ensure services reach the people who need them most. Funded for our programs and services helps us.
Actually, sir, let's stop
And
the
in
time for a
turn,
second.
strengthen the-
We could not hear you for the last 10 seconds, so we stopped the time and let you go back if you could state what you just said.
Sorry. Can you hear me now? I was moving throughout the building.
Yes.
I think my internet might be dropping. All right, so just like the last piece, like this investment is much needed as we continue to serve our community through education, advocacy, and community building. County partnerships with trusted community-based organizations are essential to ensuring services reach the people who need them most. Your funded support for our programs and services helps strengthen our community and in turn helps strengthen the county that we live in. Thank you all for your leadership and consideration.
Thank you. The next speaker in the queue is Andrea. One moment. Andrea Altamirano, please accept the unmute.
Good afternoon, supervisors. My name is Andrea, and I'm here in support of the new Office of Justice Services and support public comment on item 12I. So after 15 years and millions invested into the South County Youth Task Force, South County communities like Gilroy still continue to experience some of the highest youth arrest rates and racial disparities in the county. So according to the 2024 Juvenile Justice Data Book, there were 2,281 youth arrests and citations in 2024, and referrals to juvenile hall increased by 14%. So if the current model was working, we would see reductions in arrest and systems involvement, and we are not seeing that. And when youth and families need real support, who do systems refer them to? Organizations like Clara. We are the ones doing the prevention and intervention work on the ground every day: mentorship, crisis response, violence prevention, educational advocacy. Community-based services should not be housed under the DA's office. We should be investing directly into prevention.
Yes, actually, I just want to say the last comment, actually, something that we should have heard yesterday, not today. Today is really only on the inventory items as listed today's agenda. Thank you. Go ahead, Joe.
The next speaker is Jeremiah. Please accept the unmute.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jeremiah Leimerger, and I serve as Development and Data Analysis with the African American Community Service Agency here in San Jose. I'm here today in strong support of inventory items number 4, number 346, number 213, and number 152. And I want to sincerely thank Supervisor Otto Lee, Sylvia Arenas, Betty Young, and Supervisor Margaret Abacola for investing in AECSA and the communities we serve. These proposed items will support and continue our initiatives with our policy and education team, with our Leadership Academy Cohort 9, which I support and ensure that all students of color in high school and college students get access to opportunities, and support with our AECSA Cares program, which serves over 15,000 individuals and 5,000 households annually, and supporting our annual MLK luncheon, which the agency has been putting on for over 46 years, and providing a stipend for a youth internship. Thank you.
Thank you. The next speaker is Stephanie. Please accept the unmute. Stephanie, you may begin your comments.
Hi, good afternoon, Supervisor Lee and members of the board. My name is Stephanie Kleinheims. I'm a nurse practitioner and CEO of School Health Clinics of Santa Clara County. We have 5 school-based community health clinics that serve all ages in San Jose and Gilroy. Thank you for your consideration of inventory item number 26. Hypertension is the leading driver of cardiovascular disease in Santa Clara County, where heart disease remains one of the top 2 causes of death. Nearly half of all adults have high blood pressure, yet fewer than 1 in 4 have it controlled. The blood pressure cuffs that we're requesting funding for will be distributed free of charge to patients at school health clinics and other community health centers. Home monitoring is a proven tool for improving control. And for our patients, cost is a real barrier. Along with the monitors, patients will receive health education on controlling blood pressure and will work closely with their medical providers to track their blood pressure to control. We're deeply grateful for your consideration of this investment in community health. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Our next speaker in the queue is Andrew Navarro. Please accept the unmute, Andrew.
Hello and good afternoon. Thank you, Board of Supervisors. I'm Drew Navarro, Director of Clinic and Programs at Peninsula Healthcare Connection in Palo Alto. Our clinic is proud to support Community Health Partnership and the amazing Leadership Academy program that they offer to our community leaders. Thank you to Supervisor Margaret Abekoga for submitting Budget Inventory Item 159 to invest in Community Health Partnership's Leadership Academy Cohort 5. Peninsula Healthcare Connection has proudly participated in all of Community Health Partnership's Leadership Academies, and as alumnus of Cohort 1, I have grown significantly as a leader within our North County community and have continued to strengthen and expand programs that directly impact the health and well-being of the individuals we serve. The Academy helped build my confidence, leadership skills, and ability to develop collaborative, community-driven programs that address the needs of medically vulnerable populations. With the federal impacts of...
Thank you for your comments. And the last speaker who had their hand raised at the call of the queue is Kaya Huff. Please accept the unmute.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Kaya Huff, a student at San Jose State University and intern at the African American Community Service Agency. I'm speaking today in support of inventory items 4, 152, 213, and 346. As a student graduate from the Leadership Academy Cohort 8 and an intern with AACSA, I can personally say these programs have made a meaningful impact on me. They have helped me build confidence, professional skills, and understand civic engagement, and see the importance of giving back to the community. Investing in AACSA's Leadership Academy, internship programs, and MLK Luncheon means investing in young people, future leaders, in spaces where we can be mentored, supported, and represented. These programs are more than just opportunities. They help young people like me grow into stronger students, professionals, and community leaders. Thank you for your leadership, your consideration, and continued support. Thank you.
Thank you, and that concludes our speakers.
Thank you. Now we go ahead and close the public speaking portion of this item. And now I'm going to ask my colleagues here to see if there are any items, inventory items I would like to pull. I'll just go down the aisle here from here. Vice President, do you have any items you want to pull? No? Nope. Okay. Supervisor Zonnenberg? Nope. Supervisor Young?
No pulling, but if there's an opportunity for a brief comment.
Sure. Let me just go through all the numbers. And Supervisor Abekoga, any items to pull? Okay, and actually, I have to pull one of my own items, which is item 123, which is the grant for the Sunnyvale Education Foundation. All right, go ahead, Supervisor.
Yeah, thank
please.
you. I just, as I was sitting up here listening to the items and going through the binder and reviewing the agenda items, I almost forgot that this is probably one of my favorite budget days or days out of the year because really distracted by all the things going on in this world. But this is where we see community magic happens, where our community-based organizations, our local leaders know how to turn $1 into $5, and with community vision lead the way towards what local grassroots efforts in organizing and support looks like. So just thank you everyone for being in here. Being part of this work, even when the landscape looks so tough and it's so challenging, we continue to endure, persevere, and charge ahead. I want to give a shout out to Clerk of the Board. I know and your team. I know that managing this agenda is no small feat. Managing all of our inventory items is not, it's much easier said than done. So I want to appreciate the staff's efforts in this. You are seen. To County Council for helping us vet every single ledge file and allocation with such care and concern. Really with all of our eyes on the North Star of making sure we strengthen community even when budgets are crumbling, even when the world seems to be actively trying to tear apart our most dear values. So just thank you, everyone. And I look forward to working with my co-chair, my vice chair at FGOC to continue to examine the inventory process to make sure that we are even more responsive and with greater ease of access and clarity and transparency for the world. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, yeah, and as I mentioned earlier, I'm pulling item 123, budget item, because I would like to reduce the amount I proposed by $54, bringing the amount from my office to $17,446. I want to thank you to the Sunny Valley Education Foundation and the board for their service to the community. This update is simply a reflective of a minor math calculation error. All right, so that would be the only change I propose. Yes, so as Ellenberg.
I didn't mean to cut you off. I was going to offer a motion.
Sure, please do, yes.
I'm happy to move approval of the entire inventory list and want to echo my colleagues' tremendous appreciation for the clerk of the board's office. We know this is an enormous lift for you every year, and one, frankly, that we are committed to continuing to ask you to make because of the benefit that it provides across our community. Thank you.
And Supervisor Lundberg, this is a motion to approve the inventory items of all the changes and refer to the June 18th, 2026 meeting for final approval, correct?
That's exactly what it is. Thank you so
I'll
much.
second that. Okay, great. All right, I've been motioned and seconded. No further comments. Let's take a vote. Clerk?
Supervisor Abakoga? Supervisor Yoon?
Yes.
Supervisor Ellenberg? Vice President Arenas?
Yes.
And President Lee?
Aye as well.
Motion passes unanimously.
Yay. All right, unlike the other 2 days, or 2 nights, excuse me, that we have went through this week, I'm very glad to say that our budget workshop has now been concluded. And we are going to be adjourning to Tuesday, May 19th for our next Board of Supervisors regular meeting. Thank you to my colleagues, our OBA staff, clerk team, and security staff, our community that came to speak with us today. And we, of course, will also look forward to seeing you all in June for the budget hearings. Thank you. Meeting adjourned 2:17.